All right, ladies and gentlemen, it does appear that news on Genshin Impact's 5.4 update, really great stuff, is finally out with their special program, their live stream, a full 38 minutes dedicated to everything wonderful coming in this update. I hope you're all very excited for this because I know that a lot of other content creators are. Just kidding. We even have some of the biggest Hoyo shills in the space, people like Onurainu, who are saying that this patch actually looks bad. Imagine the person that said 5.3's banner system was awful and then proceeded to C6 Mavuika on release is now going ahead and saying that the following update after 5.3, 5.4 is mid. That's incredible. Now, we have Hoyo44, the guy who basically condoned beating your kids for spending money on the game. Maybe not exactly his words, but you kind of got the message from that, backed by Mr. Jokey as well. The update only looks okay. The update only looks okay. When we were previously saying 5.3, the new Genshin Impact update looks amazing. It looks amazing. Now it just looks okay. 5.3 looks amazing. The duality of man strikes again. They might have been disingenuous about the whole amazing part before. I think this is the one time that creators like this are actually telling the truth. Because my oh fucking my. I've had the chance to take a couple of previews of everything new that's coming in store. And I gotta say that this update, especially its live stream, were undoubtedly actually absolute trash. So with that, let's go ahead and dive into the first part that's just completely wrong with this update. What you're going to notice here is that this live stream,
oh, first, we need a bit more context,
is led by two fucking NPCs. It is led by two random fucking Adventures Guild NPCs. We have no idea who these guys are. We have no fucking clue at all who these guys are. And they're the ones talking about the entire live stream for 30 plus minutes. Two random unnamed NPCs that we know nothing about. And you might be thinking, oh, maybe this is like a new theme that Hoyoverse is taking, right? Oh, maybe they're having more of like the NPCs lead all of these live streams. And it's like something that they're doing in all the regions, right? That would be maybe one of the thoughts that you have. Maybe they're cutting budget all around the globe. And like this is kind of like the new normal going forward. This is what they get in CN. They get Raiden Shogun, the Archon of Inazuma. They get the Traveler herself, Yai Miko, and whoever the hell this new standard banner useless character is. And they're all sitting in a spa talking about the update. And we get two fucking NPCs in global. Just don't do the live stream. Just don't do the live stream at this point. Why would you even do the EN live stream? Just say it's canceled. Just say it's not happening because of the VA strike. Why even do this? Every single player on the global side is going to see this and just realize that they're getting spat on in the fucking face. They are literally just getting spat on in the face. Just play the CN one or play the JP one. Fuck it. Play the Korean one and just put subtitles on it at this point. What? Why? You even have the Genshin Impact subreddit themselves 6 hours ago, 3K upvotes. Imagine how many Hoyo shows are downvoting this and it's still all the way up here.
Oh, don't criticize. Oh, it's the VA strike. Oh my gosh, it's not their fault.
Just shut up. This is trash. This is awful. Just sign a fucking agreement. Just get it fucking done at this point. And the worst part about all of this is that apparently this has been going on for several version updates. This has been going on for several fucking version updates. They've actually just had the random fucking NPCs. How and why is this happening? If you are a player of the global version of Genshin Impact, right? If your server doesn't say Asia, stop spending money on the game. You legitimately have to stop spending money on this fucking game. If you have any self-respect at all, stop spending money on this fucking game. Because how are you letting this happen to you? Where there is a clear level of dedication difference between the two regions, and you're basically getting handed the scraps. You're basically getting handed the scraps at the fucking dinner table. You are a beat and abused dog that's getting the sloppy seconds of CN at this point. How are you letting this happen to you? And how are you still hand over fist shoving money into Hoyoverse's pocket when this is the shit that you're getting? This is garbage. This is awful. This is legitimately one of the worst live streams in gacha gaming. It is so bad that you're having the most dedicated creators in the space whose career hinges on the positive reception of Genshin Impact post saying that it was bad. This is like the ghost of Steve Jobs telling you not to buy the iPhone. That's fucking ridiculous at this point. This is Bill Gates telling you to uninstall Windows, and it's literally happening. Stop spending money on this game. This is the other thing when it comes to this update. Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't end here. Despite the fact that they stretched out, like, first, let's just take a look at some of the stills, right? I don't want to hear these fucking NPCs speak. One of the big parts about it is the fact that you have this character called Mizuki. Okay, she's a Nemo. She's also the standard banner. Nobody gives a shit about her, right? You now know that Ryosley is coming back. Of course, he's coming back for the shittiest patch in Gacha Gaming. You also got Farina rerunning as well. Gotta save the revenue somehow. Don't spend money on these characters. Then you have all of these weird fucking events. You have like, okay, a little side scroller. Awesome. I came to Genshin Impact to play an action RPG. Not whatever the fuck this is. Great. Now you have more of like these weird fucking... This is like the only thing that people are looking forward to in the update. Good thing CN got it, but not us. You get the fucking bathhouse. And to make matters worse, they show the part from the fucking CN livestream. They show you what you should have gotten to make matters worse. Amazing. They managed to stretch all this entire patch out with all of this garbage, all of these events, and then they save... Sorry, I forgot to mention fishing. Then they save all the quality of lives for the end. More fucking genius invocation. Nobody gives a fuck about this. They got the ley line overflow. Awesome. I guess whatever the fuck this is for the talent level up materials. And then they finally show the quality of life for the new artifact selector. They finally show some of the quality of life for the new artifact selector and the fact that A, it's not going to be dog shit anymore, right? Where you can save a couple of months for this one artifact and then it rolls into complete garbage. They still don't have artifact loadouts yet. They don't have anything great. It's a character element selector. Wait, so are they not putting in the goblet stuff in here? The sanctifying elixir got way better because now it's going to guarantee at least 2 substat upgrades in the substats that you chose. Yeah, that's coming at 5.5. My bad. Yeah, so that's not even in this update. That was like the one thing that people were looking forward to. Imagine that they give out the news that the fix is coming out. They give out the news that the fix is coming the fuck out and they don't even put it in this live stream. Instead, they tease you with all this bullshit quality of life where like now you can select the element for like a set. It's almost like to bait you into thinking that like artifact loadouts are in the fucking game, but they're not. These aren't artifact loadouts. They kind of fucking look like them though. It's like everything in this update sucks. Every single thing in this update is bad. This is the best part. I just want to give y'all a listen to this. This part actually blew me away when I heard it the first time.
Nightmares are just gonna be gone instantly. And also, second, I want to say is that this update is also such a huge shout out to the incredible work our game designers have done.
Do keep in mind that this is at the very end of a 38-minute live stream where all they have done is talk about shitty minigames, shitty quality of life updates, and this is also following one of the most predatory patches the game has ever had, where they released 2 on-banner characters at the same time, Mavawika and Silali, who are both new. The first time they have ever done this before. The most predatory banner system they've ever put in. And then they have their Lantern Rite rewards, right? Their 20 pulls. First, the pulls are time-gated, and second, the polls all came out after the new banners for Mavawika and Silali. So the only way you could have gotten both characters was to save for several months and know that they were both going to be on the same banner at the same time. Or, obviously, right? Pull out the credit card. That was it. Those were the only 2 fucking ways to actually guarantee both characters. Have a crystal ball be the Oracle of fucking Delphi or pay money. And the devs are over here, right? Writing the script for this goddamn live stream. And they're just patting themselves on the back. Oh, we did such a great job. Oh, we need a shout out for this one. We really exceeded expectations here, ladies and gentlemen. We did a little bit too much here, didn't we? Oh, yes. Oh, yep, we did a lot, but it gets worse. Maybe a single shout out wouldn't have been too bad, but oh, ladies and gentlemen, it gets fucking worse.
Coming up with fresh mechanics every single update. That's
fresh mechanics every single update. You want to know what's fresh about the game since 5.0 launched? Exploration, quality of life, locked behind paid banners that are also locked to a single region. Natlan. That is the one fresh mechanic that they introduced in 5.0. And then in 5.3, they released another fresh mechanic. Double banners for the new characters. Now, that's the other fresh mechanic. Oh boy, yep, players really fucking like those. Players really fucking like those, didn't they? I agree.
That's just wild.
That's just wild.
Inventing new mechanics and inventing new rules for the game. And
new rules for the game. Like Mavawika pulling a motorcycle out of her fucking ass, despite the motorcycle not even existing in the story. story. She doesn't use it once in the fucking story, and she just pulls it out of her ass for her character kit. Oh, and guess what? The motorcycle flies. Calling it super difficult to implement that must be ridiculous. I think it's actually really easy to just be like, fuck it, make it fly. Who cares? Hey, just make it fucking fly. That sounds like you just made it easy for yourself at that point. Who the fuck cares if it doesn't make sense at all? Just put it in the game. Who cares?
And finally make it a game is super difficult. Big respect to the team for making all of this happen.
The team can go fuck themselves. How are you saying this after Natlan is the worst received region in Genshin Impact history? 30 days. That was when the update dropped. This is from the live stream. This is what the 5.4 live stream did. What the fuck? You want to do worldwide? And you want to know what? I bet this is going to be entirely carried by JP. Because guess what? This patch is focused on fucking Inazuma. Oh, never mind. They don't give a fuck either. Yep, they don't give a shit. Even the actual real-life nation that the entire patch is focused on does not give a fuck about it. So we're patting ourselves on the back. We're doing some self-glazing after we know that this is one of the worst version updates in the history of the fucking game. And guess what, guys? It doesn't end there.
What about you, Gabe?
Yeah, it's so cool how...
Who gives a fuck about Gabe? Why are we even using first names here? Are you supposed to know who the fuck Gabe is? Like, why are we on like a first name basis with a random fucking NPC?
The team is always trying to make the game fresh and bringing new things to the table.
Calling things fresh and bringing new things to the table, we would imagine, right? We're going to talk about innovative, new, amazing features that the devs are cooking up.
Yeah, for me personally, I'm actually really excited to check out Isa Bathhouse.
The fresh, innovative, new feature is a bathhouse.
Because I love whenever there's like buildings in the game and you walk by them all the time and you're thinking like, I wonder what the inside of that building looks like. Or
the fresh, innovative new feature that we are literally glazing and sucking off the devs for is the ability to go inside of a building. A feature that was in Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind, a game that was released almost 3 decades ago.
Or, I wonder what that area looks like, but they're actually adding, that space for us to explore now, and I just think that's so cool. It just adds more detail to the world and it allows you to explore even more. And
we're talking about it like it's some fucking groundbreaking innovation. We're dedicating parts of the version live stream to talk about how amazing it is that we can go inside of a building. You can't think anything except the fact that the devs themselves, or whoever designed this fucking live stream, they are insulting your intelligence. Like, you're almost supposed to be excited about the fact that you can walk inside of and explore a fucking building. Are you serious? Is that really where we're going now? You expect your customers to be this stupid that they're gonna get excited about the fact they can walk inside of a building? And you thought to dedicate time on a live stream over 30 seconds just to talk about how amazing it is?
Yeah, I'm really excited to check that out.
Exactly. I'm so excited about that as well. Well, I suppose all there's left to say is...
Even he gave up on it too. NPC in the brown hair, he fucking gave up as well. I think he realized how fucking stupid it was too. He said like one sentence and he was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do this. You can hear the defeat in his voice. Well, I suppose all there's left to say, he's fucking done too after this. I think even these guys know how trash the update is. And the thing is, again, ladies and gentlemen, when you got people like Bran, when you got people like Hoyo44, when you have people on the main subreddit talking shit about this update, my oh my, this is a worrying trend that we're seeing across Hoyoverse games. We saw the Honkai Star Rail subreddit blowing itself up because of how shit the HSR 3.0 patch is. And now we have the Genshin subreddit blowing itself up because of how shit the 5.4 patch is. I believe it is safe to say at this point, ladies and gentlemen, Wuthering Waves 2.0 has actually ruined gacha gaming. Because now, I'm gonna be honest, it set the bar so high that these dog shit patches released in HSR, these dog shit patches released by Genshin, are just making the games themselves look so fucking bad. To the point where even Bran, Doro, these dedicated creators are just like, fuck me. What do I do? I wish I didn't quit Wuthering Waves. I wish I didn't quit the game. Actually, Doro didn't quit. Maybe he's gonna go back. Maybe he's gonna go into Wuwa full time. Maybe this is the last. Maybe this is the straw that breaks the camel's back. But I'm gonna be honest. What the fuck? What was this? How is this 38 minutes long? Just don't have the live stream. Just don't stretch it out. Stop insulting your customers' intelligence. And most importantly, Genshin Impact players, if this is what you're getting in global, people in global, stop spending money on the fucking game. Just stop spending money on the fucking game. Let me know what you all think about this update. I personally think it's the worst in gacha gaming. I thought 3.0 was the worst in gacha gaming, but Genshin's over here to save their sister game from that fate, apparently. Peace out.